Yes, finally got my second Korean visa approved. Yes. Hello guys, it's me again, Barry. So for this vlog, I'm going to share my tips and experience in how to get a Korean visa for Filipino in a simpler way. So before we begin, I will tell my non-Filipino subscribers to bear with me because I might speak Cebuano, which is the dialect of my city in the Philippines, which is Cebu City. So you might feel like, oh, I can't understand. So I might put also a subtitle, or you can just click the subtitle button in your YouTube channel later on if I speak in my own dialect. Okay, so yeah, let's get it on. Okay, for the reason why many Filipinos wants to go to Korea. So number one, ang K-pop kay daghan kay mga Filipino nga ganahan og K-pop. So one of the K-pop singers, like for example 21, so Sandara Park is so famous in the Philippines. Next is Big Bang, and third is Super Junior. So those are K-pop. And then another thing is the K-drama, so the Korean drama. So many Filipinos are like hooked up with the Korean dramas because it's so nice to watch. It's so sweet. So many Filipino wants to go to Korea because of that. So they want to see actors and actresses in Korea, for example, Song Sung-hoon, yeah, like that. So, but before going to Korea, Filipino like me need Korean visa because from a third world country going to the first world country, we need a visa to go there. So that's why I'm here to share my tips and experience in how to get a Korean visa. So the first thing that we have to do to get a Korean visa for Filipino is our passport. So you can see my passport, my Philippine passport is quite old. So I need to renew this one soon because it will expire next year. And one thing, guys, so if your passport is about to expire, so you have only 6 months before the expiry date to renew your passport. So if your passport will like around 5 months before your expiry date, you cannot go abroad already. So you better go to your nearest in the Philippines, DFA, Department of Foreign Affairs. So you have to renew your passport as soon as possible. Okay, so your passport is very important because diri sa passport ibutang yung visa. So before ka moadto to Korea, diri ibutang. So and then also make sure you have 2 blank pages for your passport. So 2 blank pages, for example. Good thing I have still 2 blank pages. This one. So 2 blank pages. Okay, nga ibutang visa, then nga ang stamp. Okay. Then next, of course, going to Korea will not be complete without a Korean application form. So this one. So it should be printed. It should be printed. Maybe as you can see the video, like mirror siya, maybe because of the camera. So it should be printed, and the size for this should be A4 size. So you can just set your printer to A4 size. So it has 5 pages, guys. 5 ni siya ka page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So within 5 pages, there are also things to fill it up here for Filipino like me. And then I just want to highlight those question that needs to fill out here. So example, the question here on your first page, na question there somewhere, like it's national identity number. So for Filipino like us, like me, we don't have that national identity number yet. So wala ta ana. So we just leave it blank, or you have to put NA. Okay, and then there's like a Chinese and a Korean character in number 2 something. So just also leave it blank or just put it NA, because we don't have like Korean name, we don't have Chinese name either, so just leave it blank. Okay, so on the second page, yeah, your contact information, your contact information, your marital status. So if you're single or married, so you have to fill it out here on the second page. On your third page is your employment. So you have to fill it out, like where do you work, what kind of work, like where is your company located. So, and then your details of visit in Korea, if that is tourism, so you have to check tourism, like that. And on your fourth page, so here you can see now that countries that you have visited for the last 5 years. So mo ni siya mga country nga na-visit nimo for the last 5 years. So for example, if you've been to Singapore, you have to, fill it out here. Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Taiwan, Macau, etc. Then on the last page, which is very simple, the date that you applied for your Korean visa and your signature here. So yeah, so together with this, of course, together with your application form, there is a space here where you will put your picture. So the picture is this, like this. It should be white background because the consul needed that in Korea. So if you want to have this kind of picture or this size of picture, you can just go to Tronics in SM Mall Cebu, or sa Ayala Mall na sa Picture City. So you just tell them like, I will apply for Korean visa, or I want to have a Korean visa picture. So please have that kind of size like this. Kibaw na sila na, so you don't need to worry about. So you have to paste it here. You have to paste it here. Ring aside. So paste, not staple, not clip. You have to glue or paste para di siya matangtang. So it should be like that. Okay. Next, I have here. Okay, basi makalimot ko. Okay, mga links there. Okay, so one piece, the original passport. Oh, your passport bio-page. So I photocopy my passport bio-page. So like this. So it should be included in your requirements to be submitted for your visa application. Next, so your original and photocopy of valid visas and arrival stamps to OECD member countries. So OECD, you can check the meaning sa Google, but I know OECD are countries like, for example, USA, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, UK. Those are and Japan as well. So those are the countries. So if you've been there, you can include them in your Korean visa application. So in my case, I've got 3 Japanese visas. So I photocopied them and I included them in my Korean visa application. So I just put it here. And also I went to Korea before last May. So I went there for my birthday. So I also included my previous Korean visas. Yeah, it's photocopy, so it's okay. So I included there as well. And another thing, yeah, your original certificate of employment. So if you're working, you need that kind of documents to prove that you are really working. You have your own money. Then they will not think that you're going to stay in Korea illegally. So makaingon ang Korean consul nga ay kini siya kay kuan gini siya magdugay kadiyot rin siya sa Korea kay mobalik pa ni siya na siya trabaho nya nagpamatuod pa siya na kay kwarta. So kana makasure gud ang consul nga you will come back to your home country, which is the Philippines. And of course, for certificate of employment, so you have a work, so you have salary. So of course, they will ask you for your personal bank certificate and personal bank statement. So for the personal bank certificate, so you can just go to your bank or whatever bank you have in the Philippines. So it could be BPI, BDO, Metro Bank. Those banks are quite famous in the Philippines. In my case, I have my Bank of China here in China. So I asked for my bank certificate and bank statement. So bank statement, guys, it should be 3 months. 3 months. In my case, I asked for 3 months. And for the bank certificate, again, guys, so they don't like the consul will know if your bank certificate is just recently open. Kay na dito ang time nga when ka nag-open. So it is not advisable also to put a big time money inside your bank account. So it's not good. So you have to have that bank account for long time. So maybe most probably a year or more than 6 months. And the flow, your money that goes into your bank, okay, the same amount every month. So they won't like they will suspect something like, oh, ano iyang kwarta mag naiusay gamay usay dako. Dapat consistent ang amount. And that's the reason why there's bank statement, so they can see the flow of your money, the ins and out. So it's very important to have bank statement as well to prove na that's your money and your money comes in and out. Redundant lang. Okay, so that's it. So after that, after sa bank certificate and bank statement is your ITR. So for Filipinos in the Philippines, you need an ITR. But for me as an OFW here in China, I don't have an ITR. So what I did is I submitted my documents. Like for example, this is my company ID, my working permit, and my residence visa here in China. So I gathered all these documents together with my passport and my picture, and I submitted them in the Korean Consulate in Cebu. So I'm from Cebu, so I submitted my visa there, and it's for free, guys, if you go there directly to the consulate. So actually the address and the requirements, I will put this one in the description box so you can just see down. And for that, it's for free. So I made it a DIY or do it myself na lang. Kay I don't want to pay money to the agency. It's because it's near to my house though. It's just walking distance. So my house is here, like 5 minutes or 10 minutes walk. That's the Korean consulate. So I just did it by myself. Yeah, with the support of my parents as well. So they went together with me, and I also like showed them, oh, this is the Korean consulate. So yeah, they knew it. And after that, I applied that one last September when I went back home from holiday here in China. So I got my visa approved 7 days at that time, 7 days. Because now, recently, I think it started last October, first week. So I heard the visa process, like it will take around 24 to 30 days. It depends on Consul, but that's the regular processing days daw karon sa Cebu or in the Philippines. So if you're planning to travel to Korea ahead of time, you need to plan 2 months before your intended travel date, so that you can, if you get your visa, you can still buy ticket and you can plan ahead of time. Makaplano pa kag maayo. So yeah, the Korean consulate in Cebu. So in my case, I just did it my own, and it's free. You don't need to pay, it's free. So yeah, that's it. So everything was so smooth. So, and I also did, like I went to the internet. I used the online Korean visa check. So you can search if your visa has been approved there online, so you can directly check. And yeah, so here you go. I got my Korean visa. Where's my Korean visa? This is my Korean visa. Yeah, this is it. My second Korean visa. And I'm flying to Korea this Christmas to meet my students and friends, because it's been a while. So I went there last May and December now. So I want to see them again and experience the winter white Christmas maybe in Korea. So yeah, that's it. So I hope you feel good about this video. I hope that I help you a lot in my video. So if you have questions and clarifications, you can just comment down below. And since I'm a new vlogger, I hope you guys subscribe to my channel and please share and like this channel. So I'm going to make a Japanese, how to get a Japanese tourist visa as well in the future, in the upcoming days. So I think that's it for today. So once again, this has been Barry, your new vlogger, signing off.